afternoon, everybody. This is Lindy. Well, guys, I'm home now. What a trip. I had a lot of fun, but driving down was crazy, and driving home was just as crazy. I don't get it. Anyway, I am home, but this trip, I was very tired when I left, and so I decided I was going to stay at a rest stop or a Love's after I got off the Grapevine so I could rest. Well, I didn't like this Love's. I didn't like TA. I didn't. This rest stop was too close, or I didn't like it. It was too busy. So anyway, I ended up one rest stop. I said I have to stop. I have to stop. It was closed. I had to drive another 60 miles to get to another rest stop. Didn't like it, and in between, I found a Love's. It wasn't great. I was there. I didn't feel comfortable, but I laid down for a few hours, and I got up like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I said, I have to go home. So I drove. Now, when I was on the freeway in the dark, I noticed I couldn't see the road very well. The lines and stuff. I was up over my steering wheel looking, following big trucks. Now, I could see perfectly fine with my brights, but I couldn't figure out. All of a sudden, I just couldn't see the lines. Just very little light. So I get up to almost to Sacramento, and it decides to take me on 12. Now 12 is through wetlands. It's one lane there and one lane, two lanes. It's in flood zones. We just had rain. And my lines aren't working right, which I don't know. I think I'm losing my eyesight. So, dummy me, I just follow. I knew about this road. Just follow it. It was so dangerous. There was every 5 to 10 miles a flooded sign come up. I couldn't see the road. I had to use just my brights. Traffic coming this. Oh, it was horrendous. It was horrendous. It's a horrendous road, and it was a horrendous drive, and I had to drive like 60 miles on it to get to where I wanted to go. I finally got home, and I drove in. I wanted to get some ice, so I drove into a gas station, and in the glass reflection, one of my headlights was out. So one of my headlights went out on the drive home. That's why I couldn't see the road. So tomorrow I'm getting the headlight put in. It's not very expensive. I think I'm going to replace the other one simply because if one went out, the other is too, and I don't want to deal with it because that was pretty horrendous. I did make it home. I am fine. Another 10-hour trip. And I kept forgetting that San Diego's like 150 miles past L.A. And I know it takes me between 7 and 8 hours to get to L.A. And it just kept taking me over 10 hours. And I finally got home. I wasn't thinking straight. And this morning I got up and I went, wait a minute. You forget about that 150 miles. That's 2 hours almost. That's 2 hours. So that's why it took me so long. I just didn't realize it. I had a great trip when I was there. We had a lot of fun. I have a collage. I decided to do a collage. Instead of giving you 1 or 1.5 minute videos of each tiny home I went in, I did a collage of 5 or 6 or 7 tiny homes. I can't remember how many. And it turned out pretty good. I edited it. First edit I've ever done. So I'm real excited about presenting that to you. I also found the yellow bus. You guys were calling it a yellow bus. It's a yellow van, guys. It was a yellow van. I did that one. Excellent company. And so I have a lot to put up. A lot. I'm sitting there and I have to go in and refine it, monetize it, do all this other stuff. Look at the descriptions, make sure they're fine. And maybe it'll interest you. I don't know. But the next few weeks, there's going to be a lot of those videos. But I've also done videos of, being in the van. It was a trip. I'm exhausted. I had a wonderful, wonderful time. It was a little crazy. I didn't realize how many people, how hard it would video with people walking all around you and just stepping on you. One lady literally ran into me. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you. I know, I'm little. I'm just a short little person, but yeah. I met Randy, and I did a selfie with Randy. We talked for just 2 or 3 minutes because everybody wanted to talk to him about everything. It was horrible. The lines were horrible to even talk to Randy or to get in. At the end of the day, they finally limited how many people could get in. When I went into Randy's, there was one other person in there. After I did the video and turned around and did the bathroom, I turned around, there were like 5 or 6 people walked right in. It's too small for that many people. It was so crowded. So I'm hoping it's better than I think it is. I've looked at it. I'm not real happy, but I can't go and redo it. So anyway, just a short talk to let you know, safe and sound. I'm here. I'm tired, as you can tell. I'm sure you can tell simply by my voice. I'm exhausted, but I have a lot of work to do. I'm learning so much, and trying to give you better videos. So you have a great day, or great week, I should say. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for watching, Camo.